last class, who remembers what our topic was? Which holiday are we learning about? Pesach. Thank you. Passover. We're not going to repeat the whole Passover story, but we were speaking about the topic of freedom, okay? Quick review, which is, we said that every person needs to see themselves, says the Talmud, as if they personally left Mitzrayim, okay? Remember we read in this class, right, Viktor Frankl? Right, okay, so we say, what does that mean that I need to see myself as though I personally left Mitzrayim? I wasn't in Egypt, and I wasn't in the Holocaust. How can I possibly relate to it? On an emotional level, on a personal level, on an individual level, also obviously on a national level, but on a personal level, everyone has their own Mitzrayim, right? Everyone has their own struggles that they went through. And as we're sitting at the Passover table and we spoke about what the holidays actually mean to us, we said there's no such thing as every single year we have Passover again. Every single year we have these holidays again, right? These holidays happened once. Passover happened once, and every single year we get off at that bus stop. There's like certain train stops that we get off of, like the Rakevet Hakala, as they call it here, right? The light rail. There's like different bus stops. So every year, at each holiday, we get off at that bus stop. So on Passover, which happened one time, a national leaving of slavery, we're stopping off there again. Leaving my own personal slavery. We said Mitzrayim comes from the word Meitzar Yam, which means constricting the Yam, constricting the sea, right? Why? What does Mitzrayim mean to me? It means a Yam is a person. A Yam, an ocean, is infinite potential. So a Yam, right, we said when you constrict that self, right, that's what it means to be enslaved. When I want to express who I am, when I want to be me, there's someone who I had at my house an older woman on Rosh Hashanah. I love her hair. She's in her 50s and she has like bright purple and like blue and all sorts of funky hair. And she's like, yeah, these are my winter colors. Summer she has like yellow and oranges and pinks. And she said, she's like, I know I'm not going to be taken seriously in certain places. She's like, but this is me and I have to be me. And I really respected that, right? Like, this is me. And slavery is when I can't be me. All right, I can't be me. My me is confined, right? Okay, fine. Now, we spoke about Viktor Frankl. What does it mean to be a slave, right? We have what he called the last of human freedoms, which is the freedom to breathe, the freedom to choose, the freedom of of imagination. When he was enslaved in Nazi Germany, right, he himself felt as if he had more free will, as if he had more choice than his Nazi captors, right? He said they were more free to do to him what he wanted to his body, but they were slaves. He was able to imagine himself, take himself in his mind, take himself out of that picture, out of that situation. Okay. On Passover, are we familiar with the 4 cups of wine that we have? Yes. So the 4 cups of wine. We remember 4 cups of wine? Yes? Okay, no. On Passover, Seder night, we have 4 cups of wine. They symbolize 4 sayings, and we have a 5th cup, okay? Vihotesi means Yitzia. You see Yitzia, what does it mean on the top of doors? Exit, right? Votesi, right? He took me out. Vihitzalti, he saved me. You know the organization Hatzalah? Yeah, Hatzalah is like Jewish paramedics, right? They just come to all scenes for free, you call them. It's important to know the number. Vihitzalti, saved me. Viga'alti, he redeemed me. Vilakachti, right? And he took me out again. And the 5th one is Vehevesi, and he brought me. Like Bo, come, Vehevesi, and he brought me. So what's interesting is that there are 4 words, 4 sayings, 4 cups referencing leaving. He took me out, he saved me, he redeemed me, and then there's Vehevesi, and he brought me. And there's one talking about and then going someplace. We're together? Vehotesi took me out, Viga'alti, Vilakachti, right? Vitzalti, and then he brought me. Why are 4 cups representing leaving, and only one cup is representing going somewhere new. So it's much harder to leave where a person is than it is to go where they need to go, right? It's much harder to quit the addiction, to stop the smoking, to stop the drinking, to leave the bad relationship than it is to start something fresh, to start something new, right? We're saying that these 4 cups, it's taking us out. It's referencing leaving whatever muck and mud and dirt that we're in, right? And that is the hard part, right? Leaving whatever it is that's hard for me, that's the struggle. And then going in and starting a new relationship, that's not hard, right? Once you're out of that, that's past, now I can for sure start something new, right? Once I quit smoking, for sure I can start eating healthier, doing something different, right? It's leaving whatever it is that's hard for you, that's the struggle. That's the struggle. And starting something fresh, well, that's pretty easy. It's always about, Passover, Pesach is the time where we have, it's special, it's miyuchat, specifically for what the heck is it that you want to leave in your life? What geula, what redemption do I want to have? What is it in my life that I can do without? It says God took us out b'chipazon, which means in a hurry. Why would God need to take us out in a hurry?
Because he didn't want us to have Stockholm syndrome.
To have Stockholm syndrome? Maybe. I don't think Stockholm syndrome existed then, but you're saying God knew it existed.
Yeah, no, Stockholm syndrome existed. Like for example, like when someone's kidnapped and your captor doesn't treat you as bad as you think he's gonna treat you. Like for example, like when we were slaves, they didn't kill all of us. They tortured us, but then they gave us land to live on. They did this, but then they give us work. You know, we believe that in Egypt, it was good life. But whenever God took us out, 80% of us didn't want to leave, you know? So it's like Stockholm syndrome. We didn't want to leave our captors because we thought this was life. We thought nothing was better than this.
So that's why God had to take us out quickly, because to save us quickly.
Yes.
Got it. Any other ideas?
You don't have time to doubt it. It's like, if you're doing something big and scary and you have like a lot of things about it, you come up with all these reasons why you shouldn't do it. Where it's like, go right now, don't even pack your bags, just go. Then you can't not go because it's just.
It's like, go, I was doing it quickly,
Yeah.
right? That by the way, that usually means don't do it, right? When like you're rushed, just buy it quickly, don't think about it. It's like, wait, then think about it. He proposed, just say yes, wait, think about it. Okay, so it's along those lines, right? It said God took us out b'chipazon, in a hurry, because it says the Jewish nation were on the 49th level of Tumah, right? We're on the 49th level of impurity, and if we were to reach the 50th level, then we would have been stuck there forever. What that means, a lot, not for discussion right now. However, there's someone named Rav Pincus who passed away in 2001, incredible Talmud Chacham, and he says, why is God taking us out b'chipazon in a hurry? I mean, he's God, right? He can do whatever he wants, right? He's splitting the sea for us. So you're telling us he had to take us out in a hurry because so the Egyptians won't see us? Like, so let the Egyptians sleep in, right? He's God. You can do whatever you want. God took us out b'chipazon. He gives the mashal, he gives the parable of a boy and girl who are dating. And they're dating, and the girl is like, although nowadays it's changed more. Oftentimes it's the guy who's ready and the girl who's not. But right, back then it used to be the girl's like, okay, like where's the ring, right? Isn't there a song about it? If like they should put a ring on it. So she's kind of like waiting, like, okay, we're dating for a while. And he's like, yeah, you know, but, and she's like, okay, and they're dating more until one morning he wakes up. He's like, dude, if I don't propose, I'm going to lose her, right? If I don't propose, she's not hanging on much longer, right? She's not going to just wait for me forever. And he wakes up, he's like, will you marry me, right? Says Rav Pincus, Pesach, Passover night, God proposed to the Jewish nation. That was the proposal. He wanted us as his nation. We wanted God as our God. But if he wasn't to take us out at that moment, then God, God would have lost us. Bechipazon in a hurry means, like we said, Pesach has, every holiday has its own unique energy. It's the energy of what do I need to do now? What is good for me in my life now? Pesach, God proposed to us, right? He's like, will you marry me? Right? And we're like, okay, sure, like we'll follow you, right? Shavuos night, God gave us the Torah, which is it's like the wedding contract. That's what the Torah is. More than the wedding ring. It's the contract, right? You have it every ceremony. They read a whole long. Have you been to Orthodox weddings before? Yeah. Okay. So like they read this like whole long paper. That's called the contract, right? It's a whole list of rules. People hang them in their homes. It's a funny thing to do. It's a marriage contract. It's actually a divorce contract, which is like if you do not provide this, then you hope to never need the ksuba. You hope you never need it. Ksuba is if things don't work out. So we said Passover is a proposal. Shavuos, he's giving us a document. Sukkot, which is coming up soon, we reference as the yichud room, right? It's where the bride, we know what a yichud room is? Yes? Right, where the bride and groom go afterwards, just them? Okay. That's what it means. God took us out, b'chipazon, in a hurry. We became his nation.